Imagine for a moment that somebody was able to hack your phone without you clicking any kind of link, without you downloading any software, without you, well, pretty much doing anything. Imagine now that this enabled them to do pretty much anything on your phone, including look through your photographs, look through your messages, listen to your phone calls, activate your microphone so they can listen to your microphone whenever they wish to, so they can hear what's going on. Activate your camera so they can see what's going on in real time through your phone's camera without you knowing about it. Look at your browsing history, look at anything else that you're doing on your phone at any time, any way that they wish. All of which, without you doing anything, permitting anything, downloading anything, clicking anything, or anything of the sort. Not taking a phone call, not opening a message, nothing whatsoever. Now, that software already exists, and it's called Pegasus. In fact, the US Supreme Court has just recently given permission for a case to go ahead by WhatsApp against the company who produces and uses this software. Now, according to the lawsuits that have been filed, the Israeli NSO group has been accused of exploiting bugs in the WhatsApp software and installing, by virtue of that bug, spy software by the name of Pegasus, which has resulted in the surveillance of almost 1,500 people. This including journalists, human rights activists, and dissidents, all of which presumably because certain regimes may not like what those journalists have to say, what those human rights and activists and dissidents have to say. So this claim against this company has been brought, and the NSO appealed against the lower court decision to say that this claim should not be going ahead because it should be immune to being sued, because it was acting as an agent for an unidentified foreign government when it installed this Pegasus software. However, the US Supreme Court has said that Meta Platform Inc., which is WhatsApp's parent company, of course, can pursue a lawsuit against this Israeli NSO group for exploiting this bug in the software by use of this Pegasus software. In the news article, the parent company Meta has said on behalf of both Facebook and WhatsApp that they welcome the court's move to turn away the NSO's baseless appeal, saying that the NSO's spyware has enabled cyber attacks targeting human rights activists, journalists, and government officials, and that they firmly believe that the operations violate US law and they must be held accountable for the unlawful operations. According to the article, a lawyer for the NSO group was contacted but did not immediately respond to a request for comment. In 2009, WhatsApp sued NSO, seeking an injunction and damages, then accusing it of accessing WhatsApp servers without permission 6 months prior to install the Pegasus software on victims' mobile phones. So this is a very real reminder to those that are really not worried about the security of their devices whatsoever, because this software very much does exist and can be installed covertly without your permission, unlawfully, I would argue, and I believe most people would agree is unlawful. And according to an investigation that was published in 2021 by 17 media organizations led by a Paris-based non-profit journalism group, Forbidden Stories, said that they found spyware had been used in attempted and successful hacks of various smartphones belonging to journalists, government officials, human rights activists, and so on a global scale. And the US government in November of 21 had blacklisted the NSO and Israel's Kangaroo, accusing them of providing spyware to governments that it used to maliciously target journalists and others. So as I said, this is very much a reality and a serious warning. If you don't want somebody to access something, don't have it on your phone and don't have it on your laptops at all. Because if you are part of certain groups and certain activist groups in particular, or some sort of journalist, then you may well become a target for this sort of activity. So I'll put one link to one version of this story in the description below. You can go and read more about that yourself, and you can go and look up the US Supreme Court action as it progresses. And I will come back and do more videos about what happens with that lawsuit, because this really is inevitable. This type of software is going to be more and more prevalent, and there are going to be more and more lawsuits against companies that are producing and using this software. So let me know your thoughts in the comments box below. Please do remember to like my video and subscribe. That helps my audience and my channel to grow. And in the meantime, thank you for watching.